Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of the Fixing My Phone series. I already took the back cover off, because if you watched part 1, you know how to do that. It took me 15 minutes, actually took me more because I paused the video for a little bit. That's okay. If you watched part 1, we're just going to be repeating a bunch of the same steps. But instead of replacing the battery or anything crazy, we will be replacing this piece, this little flap that was in our way. So, once again, same as last time, we are going to start by just taking these screws off. My headphones are actually dead. I don't know why I'm wearing. I put them on, and they were like battery dead. I was like, oh. Oh. Plus, it's not particularly interesting to watch, I'd assume. I'm not doing anything cool. So, also, if you watched my last video, I said the battery was not bloated. If you were paying attention, you probably noticed it was. It was bloated bad. I looked at it after the video. Dude, I grabbed it and I compared it, and I was, dude, it was bad. I noticed that thing was like in here, like the size of it, probably because it had, you know, pushed into the sides to the point where it had actually warped the shape of the phone. I'm pretty sure is what has happened. Remember, make sure you have somewhere to put everything. I'm using this once again because there's a lot of screws, right? A lot of stuff that could just get lost. You don't want to just, willy-nilly, oh, whatever. I'm missing like 4 screws because I put them all down on my table and accidentally bumped it with my arm and they got lost in my carpet. You don't want to do that. You just want to do everything you can to extend the lifetime of your phone, right? These things aren't cheap. Repairing them isn't cheap. And I mean, you could probably buy like 100 of these screws for like $5. I don't know, because I haven't had to. So, I mean, I'd imagine it's not the end of the world, but it's probably, not a horrible idea to have a little bit of responsibility. Also, don't mind how messy everything is. Last time I spent like 15 minutes cleaning up before I started recording. This time, I want to get this done so I can go to bed. I've actually gotten so like used to how this looks, like with the stuff off, that like it's kind of just weird to see it with it on because I spent so much time last time. I'm pretty confident it's just this one piece. Uh, one piece is real. So if you notice this video is a lot shorter, that's gonna be for 2 reasons. First of all, much easier fix we're doing. And I skipped all the prep work. Second of all, I did take notice to all the feedback I was getting about the video. You guys don't just like the kind of content that was. You prefer... Oh shit, that screw's still in there. You prefer this shorter stuff. I was told by many people, they were like, hey, I tried to watch a video, but it was just really long and really boring. And a lot of it was just you sitting there in silence. So I was like, alright, I got you. Oh, smaller. Oh, this looks smaller. Wait. So we're gonna compare sizes real quick. And then we're gonna compare the sizes of these two components. No. I feel like yeah, it is visibly in better condition. Um, you can tell that this was stretched beyond, like, it was bad, which we know, but you can tell it's bad. It's bad. Okay. Oh shit, this one's the one that's really hard to. Okay. The connectors themselves look fine. I don't know how good the camera quality is here, if it's good enough for you to tell, but the connectors themselves look fine. Um, I think it's definitely the wear that's on here from the old battery, growing in size. Um, just to be safe, we're gonna take our brush and we're gonna brush these off. And then we're gonna go ahead and I don't they come with these stickers on them. I don't like that. I don't think the sticker itself is harmful. I just don't like it. But whatever. Okay. So you're just gonna take it, you're gonna line it up. Oh my gosh. Wait. Yeah, so as I said, we're gonna do a little size comparison. Um so here are these, right? First of all, this one just looks better, right? Front, back. One sec. I'm gonna inspect the connecting pins. Okay, so there's not much of a visible difference around the pins. Um, and the materials on this one are definitely a little more expensive, or at least more worn, maybe not more expensive per se. Make sure you're not using the old one. Put the old one in a spot where you know it's not that one. You want to just line everything up. This part's kind of actually hard. I'm gonna lift a phone up to do it. Or, no, I'm not. That's gonna be harder. I'm shaking. I shake every time I touch this phone. Holy crap. Oh no, it was in. I don't like how high this one sits, because it just makes it look like it's wrong when it's not. And then, if I can get this here, hi. Alright, this goes right. One sec, sorry, I don't mean to just move it out of the way. I'm just trying to line everything up. It's a little, right? Obviously, it's not straight down. I wasn't expecting it to be, because they use this exact same part in two phones, so I'd imagine the fit's a little touch and go. We got this in. We're gonna see if it charges without the pieces on. Oh shit. That's good. Okay. Oh. I'm not holding anything down. I think it's not going to charge without the grounding pins, obviously, but you know for a fact it's getting charged, kind of. Here. And I'm not going to push anything down despite my nature telling me to. Let's get these grounding pins in. So what I do is I just drain the battery, right? You know you're supposed to charge it to 100, let it die, and then charge it back to 100. But I was just so ecstatic, right? I just like started playing games and stuff, right? Which proves to me that the issue isn't the battery, but instead like the actual charging mechanism, which is how you come to the conclusion that it's this and not another part of the phone. Fun fact, you know it's the charging mechanism, just change the charging port. I had to do a couple of like smaller tests just to like double check, right? But generally, good rule of thumb, if it's not charging, right, but you press down on the points where these are connected, and it says it's charging, even if it's not, but it says it's charging, you know it's an issue with this, whether it's the connectors or the port itself. There's no 100% guarantee that this is going to fix it, because there's a chance it's actually those connection ports, the parts where, you know, these press into. If the issue is with those, it's a little bit of a hard to fix. Especially, you know it's not the one connected to the charging port because it's brand new. So it's either this one or this one at the top. Those are much more complicated fixes. They require much more time, you have to be much more precise. For this one specifically, I believe you have to remove the battery, you have to remove the charging port, and then that might just be it. Like you have to remove the entire charging port, and you're gonna have to put it back in afterwards, which isn't horrible. And for this one, I actually don't know. You probably have to take off the entire back panel up there where the camera sits, so you're probably gonna. I'm nearly 100% confident this is the most complicated one. So, but what I was figuring out is it was actually an issue down here, because when I pressed down on this spot specifically, is when it would start saying it was charging if it wasn't. So, touch and go, you know, touch to find where it goes. I think we're gonna pull this one. So I'm gonna have an actual charger. Oh, no, no contact. I'm gonna do that on. This one, like, I don't know. Maybe it's a little short. Let's come down. I'm gonna do that. This is another part. So, this will do something back. So now, it's not charged. Okay, I'm supposed to do this. We're all lost. There's a version. There's a version. I don't know this part. I think the version is the one. That's really good. Okay, cool. I can do that part. Okay. You gotta do it. Alrighty. What? Sorry about that. I'm gonna move this piece out the way. Alright. So, there's an easy way to do this, and a way I wish I could do it. Well, I can, but it's a lot less accurate, a little harder. The way I wish I could do it was, I wish the adhesive came off the back easier. Then I could put it in the phone, centered where it needs to be, and then put this on top of it. Unfortunately, it's kind of built for you to not do that, right? You're supposed to peel this front piece off and then position it on here. Oh, it's so hard. So, let me make sure, right? It is important though. This side goes down here. And if you're repairing your phone, you'll see that. But because you probably aren't, maybe not right this second at least. Wait, one sec, I just wanna... Yeah, the battery's generating heat. It's not hot, but it's not cold. So that's also just a nice thing to check real quick. You'll see why. There's this little hole here. Don't know what it does. But on the adhesive, it's right there as well. Right. So it's a lot harder. You can't really take the back off without just peeling it. So you kind of have to do it from here. Alright, so what you'll do, you're gonna position it. Oh, wait, that's wrong. God dang it. This is hard. What else is hard?